Welcome back. As incessant rain continues to lash Telangana, the state government there has decided to extend the holidays for all educational institutions till the 16th of July. The heavy downpour has cut off many villages from the mainland, and of course hundreds of people are being shifted into relief camps. The NDRF rescued 10 workers of GR Infrastructure who were trapped in the Vaitarana River in Maharashtra's Palghar. The NDRF team received a requisition from the Palghar Tehsildar, upon which the rescue operation began. Meanwhile, a team of the Chandrapur District Police rescued 22 truck drivers who were stuck on the Gachandur-Dhanora highway in Maharashtra. The highway was inundated because of rising water levels in the Wardha River. The flood situation across the country, particularly in Gujarat and Maharashtra, is becoming more and more serious.
Monsoon mayhem continues to wreak havoc across India, leaving several cities and states inundated. In Gujarat's Navsari, over 17,000 people have been moved to shelter camps after rising water levels in Purna River flooded the city.
रास्ता है जहां पर मैं खड़ी हुई हूं और जल प्रहार देखिए आप कितनी तेजी से आगे बढ़ता हुआ नजर आ रहा है। ये तमाम लोगों के खेत हैं, ये कोई समुद्र नहीं है, तालाब नहीं है, बल्कि लोगों के खेत हैं।
The situation is no better in Maharashtra, where in Gadchiroli, educational institutes have been closed until 16th due to flood-like situation.
All right, let's bring you some more details on the monsoon mayhem that's going on in Gujarat. There's been a red alert in Gir, Somnath, Dang, Navsari and Valsad. These are the districts that have been badly affected. 18 NDRF and 21 SDRF teams have been deployed. 3 national highways and more than 50 state highways have been flooded. 4 lakh rupees of ex gratia for the kin of deceased has already been announced by the state government. Prime Minister Modi interacted with the heads of the US, UAE and Israel in the first ever I2U2 summit. The leaders welcomed India's interest in joining the Aim for Climate initiative. It was also decided that food parks will be established in India with funding from the UAE, while a renewable energy project will be established in Gujarat.
अपने देश की परस्पर स्ट्रेंथ, कैपिटल, एक्सपर्टाइज और मार्केट्स को मोबिलाइज करके हम अपने एजेंडा को गति दे सकते हैं। मुझे पूरा विश्वास है कि I2U2 से हम वैश्विक स्तर पर एनर्जी सिक्योरिटी, फूड सिक्योरिटी और इकोनॉमिक ग्रोथ के लिए महत्वपूर्ण योगदान करेंगे।
The centre and opposition are at loggerheads over the unparliamentary words list that was released today.
In a move which is expected to have far-reaching ramifications, the centre today released a list of unparliamentary words which will be expunged from the parliamentary house proceedings.
अगर अनपार्लियामेंट्री शब्दावली बढ़ाई जा रही है तो सबके लिए बढ़ाई जा रही है। कांग्रेस क्यों परेशान है या कोई विपक्षी क्यों परेशान है?
The list includes words like nikamma, jumla jivi, anarchist and hypocrisy among others. The opposition is up in arms against the Modi government, accusing them of trying to silence dissent with this diktat.
Now we have a model where you cannot even use words like corrupt, incompetent and drama, hypocrisy. They've all become unparliamentary. This is absolutely ridiculous and this has to be withdrawn immediately.
Interestingly, the speaker has refuted all conspiracy claims, saying this practice is being followed since decades.
In another big jolt to the opposition in the presidential election race, Hemant Soren's JMM, which is an alliance with the Congress in Jharkhand, has decided to back the NDA candidate Draupadi Murmu. The party, in fact, has said that this is an opportunity for a tribal woman to become the country's president for the first time, and it'll be a proud moment. The JMM becomes another in the long list of opposition parties to back the NDA pick after the Shiv Sena, the SBSP, the TDP and the PSP. In a move which is expected to bring relief for daily commuters, the Shinde government in Maharashtra has slashed fuel prices. The price of petrol has been reduced by 5 rupees a litre and diesel prices have been cut down by 3 rupees a litre. After this move, petrol will cost 106 rupees 35 paise a litre and diesel will cost 94 rupees 28 paise. Actor Kangana Ranaut today unveiled the first look of her upcoming film Emergency. The movie is being made under Kangana's production banner, Manikarnika Films. Kangana, who's portraying the former Prime Minister Indira Gandhi, is said to have worked extensively on her voice modulation for the movie. In a big setback for Daler Mehndi, the Punjab police have arrested the popular Punjabi singer after a court in Patiala sentenced him to 2 years imprisonment in a human trafficking case. The court was hearing a review petition filed by Daler Mehndi but decided to uphold the sentence that was ordered in 2018. Just days after celebrating his 87th birthday, His Holiness the Dalai Lama is in Jammu. He'll be visiting Ladakh tomorrow.
His Holiness 14th Dalai Lama is on a 2-day visit to Jammu and Ladakh, his first since the pandemic began. This comes just days after Prime Minister Modi's birthday wish to His Holiness rattled Beijing, who in a strong statement asked India to not interfere in China and Tibet-related affairs. On his day one of the visit, the Dalai Lama had a strong message for the dragon.
Now more and more Chinese now realize Dalai Lama not seeking independence, but within China, within People's Republic of China, meaningful autonomy.
His 2-day visit also comes just days before India and China are scheduled to hold fresh round of talks over the LAC standoff.
Now, with the standoff at the line of actual control, it seems like the PLA is hatching another plot. The PLA fighter jets have been seen flying very close to the line of actual control. The Chinese jets, in fact, did not enter Indian airspace, but India has lodged a protest over this incident. Security at the border has been increased after this incident that was reported earlier last week. Mamata Banerjee has donned several hats throughout her political career, being the chief of the Trinamool Congress to holding the portfolio of railways. She's done it all, but in the past few days, Mamata has shown her love for food, enjoying the puchka yesterday. Today, Didi can be seen trying her hands at making the momos. Former IPL top boss Lalit Modi has announced that he's dating Bollywood actor Sushmita Sen. In a post on Twitter, Lalit Modi called Sen his better half, saying that he's over the moon, terming their relationship as a new beginning and a new life. In a second post, Lalit Modi expressed hope that the two will get married someday. Reliance Industries Limited and the Athletics Federation of India have announced a long-term partnership to enable the holistic growth of athletics in India. Neeta Ambani, IOC member and director of Reliance Industries Limited, has said that this initiative aims to accelerate the growth of Indian athletics by providing opportunities and world-class facilities to our young talents with a special focus on girl children. Rishi Sunak continues to lead the race to become the next UK Prime Minister after securing 101 votes. That's the highest for any candidate in the second round of voting by Conservative MPs. Apart from Sunak, 4 others have made it to the next round. That includes Penny Mordaunt, Liz Truss, Kemi Badenoch and Tom Tugendhat. Khalistani social media handles have released a video of defacing a Gandhi statue at a Hindu temple in Toronto. Toronto police are saying that they are investigating the incident on the basis of hate crime. Both the Indian consulate as well as the High Commission in Ottawa have condemned the incident and called for a quick action. Amid growing fears around the BA.5 variant, a 4th dose of vaccine is likely to be rolled out in the US.
You could soon have access to a 4th kind of COVID-19 vaccine. A version from Novavax now has FDA emergency use authorization. The CDC is expected to recommend it as soon as this month.
It's great that we have additional options, especially for something that's slightly different.
This vaccine, unlike the other 3, uses protein fragments to teach the body how to fight COVID. The latest variants were not around when Novavax developed its vaccine. But the company says it appears to have a broad immune system response to the BA.5 Omicron offshoot. And that's good news because it's the dominant variant right now and the most contagious one yet.
Lawrence Bishnoi, operating from inside the Tihar jail with impunity, had no qualms ordering multiple hits on Salman Khan.
कल
Khattar himself, the main man behind this, is saying that there is actually no difference.
Drugs to try and fund their terror operations and to also try and radicalize young, impressionable minds while confining them to the throes of drug addiction.
What is becoming increasingly worrying and problematic is that issues related to education is becoming so polarizing.